Hello. Right, we move on to the next part on graphs. Okay, so this is just another question, another example on how we sketch our graph for the three different functions that we have seen earlier on, which is sine, cosine, and tangent. Okay, so we look at one more question today. So let's say you're given example, this y equals to 5 cos 1 over 4x minus 2, and your x lies in this domain, see, between 0 degrees and 360 degrees. Okay, so basically when you want to start off the graph, we will look at the function first. Okay, this is the graph of cos. So your cos graph, we didn't know how a cos graph looks like. Okay, so it looks something like this. Okay, amplitude should be 1. There is the original graph, but now when we look at this, okay, so we know our amplitude is 5. 1 over 4 means we are only going to draw quarter of the cycle. Okay, and negative 2 here means the graph is shifted. Okay, negative 2 places. That means it moves down 2 places from the original position. Okay, so now let's say I'm just going to draw this. Okay, assuming it is not 1 over 4, I'm just assuming it is a normal y equals to 5 cos, okay, let's say I go at x lah. Okay, so how am I going to draw this? So a graph of cos will look something like this, right? Okay, so my amplitude should be 5. This one is my amplitude, and negative 5. Okay, so now if I were to just add 1 over 4, meaning what I'm going to look at is just this part of the graph. Okay, because when you actually split the graph, this is 1, this is the second part, this is the third part, and this is the fourth part of the graph. Okay, so I'm only going to draw this. Yeah, okay, so that means now this graph is going to be shifted, okay, at minus 2, means this entire graph is actually going to move down. Okay, so when it's actually going to move down, so originally 5, so if it's going to move down means it's going to be a 3. Okay, because it's going to go down 2 places, so this is going to go down 2 places, so that means now this will be at 3, this one, and this will be at negative 7. Okay, but you can't leave it as such because this is not correct. I only need quarter of the cycle. It means I only need this part. Okay, so probably what we can do is, I need only up to 360. We can actually test it out. Okay, so let's assume at 360 what happens, because I only want from this to this. Okay, alright, so y becomes 5 cos 1 over 4, this is 360 minus 2, so y becomes 5. This is cos of 90 degrees minus 2. Okay, cos of 90 is actually 0. 0 times 5 is 0, minus 2, so negative 2. Okay, so meaning my graph of this is only going to be between 3 and negative 2. Okay, so let's say 3 is here, negative 2. Okay, so the graph is going to look like this part. Okay, so that's how it's going to look like. So this one here will be say that is 360 degrees. So if you want to check where is 180, you can actually do this. When x is 180, okay, let's see what happens there. So this is 5 cos 1 over 4, 180 minus 2. So 5, so this will become cos. 180 means it is 45, huh? So minus 2. Okay, now this is a special angle. So what we'll do is I'm just going to use the calculator to find the value. So this is about 1.54. Okay, again, 5 cos open bracket 4 minus 2. Okay, so we get 1.54, so 1.54. If this is 3, I'm assuming 2, 1. Okay, this assuming is there. So that's my pi. That's 1.54. Okay. Okay, so this is a sketch on to show how the graph of y equals to 5 cos 1 over 4x minus 2 looks like. Okay, we look at one more question. Now let's say you're given something with a modulus. Modulus y equals to 2. This is 2 modulus sine x. Okay, so as this is your given domain, x is between 0 and 360. This one here stands for your amplitude. Okay, so usually a graph will actually look like this is a graph of sine. Amplitude 2 means, okay, that's a 2 and negative 2. Okay, now the special feature for a modulus will be, modulus means this part of the graph, negative, does not exist. Okay, so what's going to happen is this thing is going to be flipped up. Okay, because it's modulus, so there's no negative in the graph. Okay, so this thing is going to be reflected. So the graph will actually look like this. Okay, something like that. So this is 2 and this is 0. Okay, so because it's just being flipped up, let's redraw it properly. Okay, so here, so this would be 180, 360. So that is a graph of with a graph with a modulus. Okay, there's no negative part of it. It's going to be reflected out. Okay, thank you.